Hey guys, it's Rennie Kimono. So we're going to take a quick look at the Black Friday ad that was released on Walmart.com this morning. And there are some really interesting deals in here, some really great savings as well for your Christmas shopping. If you want to take a closer look at this ad specifically, go to walmart.com or go to the app and the flyer should be there. It is 40 pages long, so this is going to be maybe a little longer one. I'm saying quick, but kind of a rhetorical statement there because it'll be a little bit. So if you are an extreme couponer or a frugal shopper, obviously cash out both your Fetch and Ibotta gift cards to buy some of these bigger ticket items. If you have not signed up for either of these rebate apps, please check the links in the notes. If you sign up with my codes, you'll get an extra $2 to join up with Fetch and an extra $10 with Ibotta when you submit your first receipts, which is like really easy to do, and awesome apps that have Walmart gift cards. Okay, so looking at page 1 here, it says that the Light Up Black Friday begins on Thursday, November the 22nd at 6 p.m. Getting up a little early. Usually, traditionally, Black Friday is on the 23rd, which is the Friday, but who knows? I know that a lot of these deals also will be taking place a little earlier online, so you're going to have to like double, triple check, do a little bit of investigations. We have an iPhone for $99. That's $50 savings. And then a PlayStation, and then a whole bunch of TVs. We have a 4K at $398 for a 65-incher. That's massive. And then a 40-incher for $99. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you guys really quickly right off the bat about TVs, and my husband explained this to me in great detail because he actually works in the film industry, that unless your input is coming in at 4K, whatever you're watching TV, say it's in standard definition, it's not going to be a 4K resolution. You can look that up, but it is a tipping point and a selling point that they're trying to sell you guys these TVs. But unless it's like something shot in 4K, you're not actually going to be seeing it in 4K. Hopefully that makes sense. You might have to Google that, but just to put that in your back pocket, sometimes they're really trying to push this latest and greatest thing, but very few you know, I know that YouTube shoots a lot of their content, their original content in 4K, as does Netflix, but, you know, on the regular television, probably not a lot. So just throw that in your back pocket. Maybe the better deal is to grab the TV for $99. And at the bottom of the page, we have the scooter for $99. Obviously, for younger kids or teenagers or younger people, I could just see myself breaking my neck on that thing. It looks pretty dangerous. And the Google Home Hub, not fully sure what that is, but probably some sort of device for your home for $99. And it says that you're going to save $50. So if that is something that you're looking for, maybe that is a better price point than paying $149. Electronics are such a big part of Black Friday, especially over at Walmart. So at 4 p.m. they're going to be offering coffee, hot cocoa, and cookies. What does it say? Brought to you by Keurig. So that's probably your mileage might vary by stores, but they're trying to do a little extra something to get you into the store and probably warm you up a little bit with a hot beverage, which is really nice that Walmart's doing that. At the very top left-hand side, I'm seeing some sound bars, one for $169, one for $99. And if you don't know what a sound bar is, it's just like extra speakers for your television. And once you have a sound bar, you will always have one. It just, especially for action movies or really loud movies, it gives it that extra something. So I'm a big endorser of sound bars. I absolutely love them. And then we have the Roku. These are usually closer to $100, and it's going to be for $48. So say you want to stream a whole bunch of things, you know, YouTube, Netflix. This is just a box where it'll just synthesize all these different channels with your television. So, you know, it's just you press one button so you're not in the back of the TV swearing on Christmas morning or Christmas Eve when you want to watch a TV show. So it's just, you know, it's one of those boxes for your technology, especially for television programming. And this page, again, they're really trying to promote TVs. I think there's a projector for $49. I'm wondering how good the quality for that will be, just because it is so very cheap. And usually the cheapest projectors are like in the neighborhood of like $300 for the most minimal one, but an RCA projector for $49. So still in the television and tech area, we have some computers for just under like $599, so just right under $600, and other things like speakers. At the very bottom left-hand side, there are two printers, one for $19 and one for $34. And if you are a couponer and you are looking for a printer and you want something really on the cheap, this might be the one for you. It is the Canon Pixma printer. Usually they're about $50 at most of the stores, so this is a very accurate price. So to pay $19 for this guy, and hopefully the ink is included, because that's even cheaper than buying a thing of ink. You might want to look at the packages to make sure that it is, but that would be a steal for $19. It's a very good price point. And this Samsung Chromebook 3, they're usually $200, and it's going to be on sale for $99. This would be a very good buy. Typically what Walmart does whenever they want to try to get a lot of tech out the door, it's going to be a bunch of off-brand, you know, GVC, that sort of stuff. But Samsung is a very good company for tech. So $99 for this computer is absolutely fantastic. And looking at some of these other computers, we have one for $499. I believe that's an HP. And then they have a whole bunch of those connectable, like, I believe it's like a tablet with a keyboard. And then at the bottom, again, we have that Galaxy computer. And then we have an RCA computer for $89. So again, guys, as I said earlier, just be cautious. Look at the boxes really carefully, and if you want to get an extended warranty on it, it might be a good idea with some of these extremely cheap pieces of tech at Walmart. Now we have two tablets. We have the Samsung Galaxy for $129, and below it the RCA Voyager 3, the tablet for $28. Those guys are usually $50 or $47 at Walmart, so like that's some pretty good savings on that. The much lesser tablet, you're saving a little bit of money there, like $21. So, you know, if you want to throw that in someone's stocking, $28 is not a bad price. Okay, so we have one item that I think is kind of cool. It is the Vivitar AirView video drone for $70. It says that you're saving $60, so almost 50% off. If you have always been interested in flying a drone, this might be like, you know, a really good one to pick up and then to practice, maybe on Christmas morning. How fun would that be? And then they have this really neat looking Fitbit watch, and I gotta say it looks a lot like an Apple Watch, but these Fitbits Versas seem to be really like a workhorse. So, I mean, definitely something to pick up. And then we have a little Kodak camera that's $50 off, if that's something that might interest you, or, you know, a really nice Christmas gift for somebody that you care about. It's also a great price point. Now we have a page of no contract cell phone. So you basically buy the phone and then you have to buy the phone card. I will say this, because I have had one of these phones before in the past. How they get you here is that you buy the phone, and then every time you turn on your phone, you're paying money out of it. So it's sometimes a little bit cheaper just to get a phone through Verizon or AT&T and just pay a monthly fee of $50, because those phone cards are a pretty penny, unless you keep your phone off all the time and just turn it on like once a month or something like that, or, you know, if you're doing this for a grandparent or something like that. But if you're like high usage on your phone, you will be buying those phone cards every other day. So just to note that it could be very costly. And a whole bunch of movies, some of these kids movies starting at $1.96, a great value and a great thing to do on Christmas morning. The next tier is $3.96. I see Home Alone in there. And then the higher tier one, I think those are mostly like Blu-rays, for $5.96. Usually they have giant bins in the entertainment section to go rifle through them. Now we have a bunch of gaming products. They are all saying, you know, special value or save $100. I got to be perfectly honest with you guys. This is probably one thing that I don't really keep my eye out on, like, you know, how much a PlayStation 4 costs. But, you know, if it says you're saving money, I'm sure you are. You might want to double, triple check if GameStop or like another store, if it's a little cheaper. That might be something to do. And moving it along, we have finally the kids' toys. So the section of this ad is, like, you know, they have like a $5 section. So if you want to grab a bunch of stocking stuffers, or if you have like a smaller child, there's lots of those Fisher Price toys, board games as well for $5. So like a heck of a value for $5 each. Even the Disney plushes, it looks like there's some sort of like knockoff of a Barbie for $5 as well. Lots of stuff to put under the Christmas tree for your kiddos. And now it jumps up to $15. Even like that little play thing that little kid at the top is playing through. I mean, for $15, that looks like a heck of a value. We have those mechanical cars. So if, you know, you have kids like toddler age, or they really like this sort of stuff, you know, keep them busy for the entire Christmas morning, this might be something to pick up. And $30 each. Look at that cute little baby inside of that car. It looks like he's having a heck of a time. And then we have a little guy with a little construction car. It looks like so much fun. So if this is some stuff that you want to grab, these are special buys. I'm sure that these price points are usually like, you know, $10 to $20 more. So it might be worth going into Walmart. And hopping up to $75, more stuff. This is probably for some older kids, like closer to 10. And the LOL ball for $29.88. I remember a couple years ago, those were the absolute sought after toy. And a little karaoke machine for $39. So if you might have a singer or a child that wants to, you know, they're into music, that might be something to pick up for $40. Why not? And then if you live in a place that's not like full of snow, definitely these bikes is something to throw under the Christmas tree. $36 for these different bikes. I'm assuming if you have a really big basement, you can let your kids go crazy, like running around with that. But like right here in Michigan right now, I think we have like an inch of snow on the ground. So it would probably ruin that bike if we gave that to a child for Christmas. Hey, here's your Christmas gift. Enjoy it in April. And some other things, scooters, is for bigger kids. That one on the bottom right-hand side, that recumbent like motorized bike, that looks kind of interesting. I saw it on a YouTube video of some bigger kid on one of those, and it looked like a lot of fun. So, and of course, safety first, always buy helmets with these gifts. But yeah, everything from, you know, getting something for $15 to $148, there's quite a diversity of gifts. And now back into the household, I think these are more gifts for men. The shop vac for $29, saving $20.88 is usually $49.88. That is a heck of a deal. We have a tool bench, a barbecue, a Stanley drill kit, and something for the grill. So yeah, it's just a whole bunch of various gifts for the guys. Below this page, just a hodgepodge of stuff too. Now this is a very practical gift, and I think it's like a really nice gift too to give somebody tires, especially, you know, it's one of those things you throw it on your car and you never really think about it, but if somebody doesn't like to pay for that, you know, it would make a really nice gift, especially if you have like a young teenage child or a young adult child who needs this for their car for the winter time. I think it's just a super thoughtful gift to get those thrown on their car for Christmas. And a whole bunch of Christmas decor for the outside. You have those different ornaments for the outdoors for decorating. We have a Christmas tree for $68. I think that's a little expensive. We can always find it cheaper as extreme couponers. And then various footballs, basketballs, soccer balls for $9. That is a really hot buy. Okay, so in store, you're looking for the pink balloons for the home stuff, and this is the stuff that I like the best to look for. And we have this Tasty brand. It is like a different cookware set for $99. I'm going to be really honest. I think I saw that in the store for $99. So it just, who knows? But it says right here it includes a Google Home Mini. So you can have one of those for your home as well. And there's also some blankets for $24 or bedding for $24. And then down here we have a whole bunch of home goods, vacuums and such. There is a Dyson for $159. It says you can save $40. Those things are made out of gold. They must be. More of the home goods that include, you know, everything great for the kitchen. We have a nice little garbage can, griddles. Looks like a whole bunch of stuff to make a really nice breakfast on Christmas morning. One thing that does really stand out to me on this page is the Instapot. This was a really hot gift last year, and I'm thinking it's still going to be a really big gift this year because so many people just rave about this. So usually they're closer to like $99 or $100 if you buy it on other sites, and it's on sale, the 8-quart pot for $59. So that is an absolute steal. Even if you're using like an Ibotta or Fetch Rewards gift card, if you have a $50 one, you'd be paying $9 for that guy. So fantastic. More kitchen stuff. $19.92 each for that Magic Bullet, a little tiny 6-can refrigerator. That looks itty bitty. Various cutting boards and that sort of stuff. That Tasty collection actually looks really nice on the top left hand side. I think I might have to pick that up. And then a whole bunch of stuff from the Pioneer Woman. A very unique design that's centrally like country looking, but if this is your speed, by all means get some stuff. I think a crock pot there for a slow cooker for $15, that is a really hot buy. And then more things for the home, bedding, air mattresses. If you're entertaining for the holidays and you just need that extra stuff, there is some super affordable home goods here, like pillows and blankets and an air mattress for $47. That is a really, really great price point. So if you need extra furniture or bedding, towels, that sort of stuff, it looks like Walmart has you really, they have some really great buys here for Black Friday. And then on this next page, more stuff for the household. This is more for like some decorating ideas. And I see a Himalayan salt lamp there, just a whole bunch of stuff. And they even have you covered for luggage for $48. So if you want to just take a trip this Christmas instead of staying home with the family, that would be something to do. And some of those really cool sequin pillows at the very top for $5. Lots of fashion choices as well. So say you want to buy pajamas for somebody, or you just need to pick up that extra hoodie on Black Friday morning. They have a lot of stuff really reduced cost, especially with pajamas and that sort of stuff. Like if you are looking for like a matching set for a family, this is definitely the place to go to. A whole bunch of pajamas. So if you want to do the matchy with your kids, for $10 for pajamas, that's a really good price point. And you get like both a top and a bottom. And then for younger kids, it drops down to $8.50. And for the wee little kids, $4.75. So if you want to match all of the kids, this is a way to do it on the cheap. And this really intrigues me. It is these large arcade machines for $249. You're probably going to need an assist carrying that one out of the store. But if you have like a rec room or like a man cave in your house and you want to do something, these machines I think are just an absolute steal. And the fact that they're making them now to put in your home, I really want one. It looks like a really great price point for $249 to get one of these retro Pac-Man or the different types of machines that they have. Just fantastic. You might have to call ahead and see if they have it at your Walmart. And various games for gaming systems. Again, I don't know what the latest and greatest thing is, but there are some games here at the various price points of $59, $39, and $29. They say they're steals, so you might want to look into that. So if you are still with me, guys, we have a lot of laptops and tablets and that good stuff. Reduced cost for Black Friday. So it's saying here too to check online because some of these price points I guess will start happening November the 8th. So if there's a piece of tech that you absolutely want, I would recommend buying it online. Don't bother going to the store and waiting in a huge line because you got to factor in what is the cost of your time. Sometimes buying this stuff online is just a lot easier and faster for consumers. And we have more 4K televisions. We have a 50-incher for $249 and a 55-incher for $299. And then there is a trampoline or one of those little bounce houses. I think this is the safest way to enjoy a trampoline when it's like surrounded like that, so you don't break your ankle and fall off, for $179. Again, if you live in a hotter state, this might be something to get for Christmas morning. I know kids would probably just absolutely love that. There is a really cool basketball hoop as well for $129. So if you might have somebody who might really enjoy that for the holidays, something to pick up. Doesn't that look like a really nice basketball hoop? And then they have this tennis table for $240, and that looks like a really high-end one, so you probably could play on that guy for hours. So depending who's on your Christmas list, I think older or younger people can both enjoy these two items. And the final two items include this Frigidaire retro fridge for $99. That looks really cool. And my favorite, we have it's an oilless air fryer for $39. Those are usually anywhere between $50 to $80, so $39 is a really great price point. So guys, that's it for this preview. Go to walmart.com for more information, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.